the three of us, not the best students in real school, but short game school. We could go. The three of us can go, especially you two in short game school. So what we're going to do now, we're going to have a little short game school. We're going to show some shots. We'll get you guys to talk it through, and hopefully the folks at home can learn a little something about these shots. We're going to start off with Ernie Els. This is a shot that terrifies amateurs. Hard pan in the desert. Cactus everywhere. He was lucky he had a good swing, but the low, screaming spinner. Peter, your thoughts on how to play that shot?
Well, it's all about contact. You've got to put it back in your stance, and you have to strike down hard on the ball. You've got to get the club coming into the ball very steep, and then you just got to be aggressive. It's all about the contact. Anybody can do that. Ernie Els can do that. You can do that at home. You just have to work on ball position in your stance, put it further back, and then just a very solid strike.
Do you find that if you lean into it a little bit, get a little more weight on the left side, it helps get that steepness?
Yeah, what you want to do is put the ball back in your stance, lean on your left side, and then it's all about a very aggressive hit and a downward blow.
It'll come out with spin, too. It'll come out with spin.
Isn't it amazing all the different techniques you have to play this game well? Not only play your home golf course, but play it when you're on the road. So many different things you have to know to hit these shots. All right, let's go have a look at Jim Furyk. He hit a shot. It wasn't a good shot. It was a hard shot at the 18th. He was trying to play over this false front. John, this came up way short. It was a critical time, obviously, the 18th in the match for Jim Furyk. Lost the match there. What went wrong with that shot?
This is a head scratcher to me with Jim Furyk. I think when you get in ryegrass, especially that first cut, that ball is going to come out. It's sticky, so you're going to have to keep your speed up. And we've talked about this in the last couple of days on hitting pitch shots out of a first cut, especially that ryegrass that's sticky. You have to keep your speed up. What Jim looked like he did is, and he's one of the great pitchers of the golf ball. What he did, he got the club back fine, and then all of a sudden his body stopped and his arms just flipped. You can't make solid contact. You have to have some speed to get the grooves of the club on the ball. And what I would always try to do is make sure that my body keeps moving. Keep my shoulders, not just lift your arms, but move your shoulders up, and then make sure your body rotates and you keep that speed. It's going to come out with spin. Victor Dubuisson had almost the identical shot yesterday, and what you saw him do, he kept his speed and he hit it very aggressively. Jim Furyk kind of stopped his motion, and the ball just didn't have a chance to get up on the green.
Is the approach to this type of shot similar to the mentality you might have for a bunker shot?
Yeah, a little bit, because you have to have your speed. And what you saw Victor there, he carried a lot of energy through the ball. Jim Furyk's shot, he had no energy going through the ball. Victor's little pitch swing, he carried his energy up, and he had so much energy that he could stop his swing like that, but the ball kept shooting. And it's coming out with a little bit of spin, a little check, and a little bit of roll. But you got to keep your body speed up and keep that arm speed going.
The last shot we're going to look at, it's sort of an advanced topic, is an advanced shot that we saw Ernie Els play, the old belly wedge. And Peter, normally when you see a player belly a wedge like that, they're a lot closer to the green. He had a little bit of rough to go through there. What was his thought process?
Well, what he did, whenever you see a player belly a wedge, he's basically turning that wedge into a putter. And if you can get up close, you can see what I'm doing here. If the ball is sitting in the rough, it can be on the fringe or it can be in heavy rough. What you're trying to do is you're trying to swing the putter, it's trying to swing the wedge like a putter, and you're trying to hit it right in the middle of the ball. There's so many versatile things you can do around the green with your sand wedge. You won't know what to do unless you go practice it. It isn't just for hitting little chip shots. You need to use every club in your bag, whether it's a 7, 8, 9, sand wedge, gap wedge, whatever it is. Go out, practice, open the blade, close it down, hit a belly shot, put it close to you, put it far away. You've got to practice, become versatile, and you'll become a great short game player.
That's an unusual shot, though. In a full season, how many times do you think you might play a shot like that?
I use that quite a bit.
I do too.
Almost once a week, I would think. And I usually get it when the ball is rolled just through the green, just through the first cut or the collar, and gets up against that first cut of rough where the ball now is sitting up against that. I use that quite a bit. And just like Peter said, you're just trying to hit above the equator of the ball, and it rolls out there like a putt.
Thanks, guys. I'm going to give you something.
Happy.
Appreciate it.